You say you wanna be a star, but the city is so dense and loaded. You need to cover up your scars.
What's up, guys? This is Terminator. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. First and foremost, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who actually watched my previous video and who will subscribe to it. And again, I'd just like to keep on inviting you to say please keep on watching my videos and keep on subscribing. And again, don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you are being notified about my next video that I'll be shooting. Yes, let's jump on today's topic. Today, we're just going to be talking about how to be a better person. Yeah, this topic is actually huge, and it has got episodes and it's got parts. So today, this is episode 1, part 1. So, how to be a better person. It's huge, guys. It's quite huge. But then we've got 7 points that we're going to be sharing about, that we're going to be talking about today. Right, how to be a better person. Point number 1, be willing to change. How many of you are still living the same lifestyle that you lived 10 years ago? Do you understand? So, to be a better person, you must be willing to drop whatever bad things, bad or good. You must be willing to drop all the bad things that you are doing. Do you understand me? To be a better person, you need to be willing to change from your old actions to new actions. To be a better person, you need to change your steps. You need to change the lanes. You know, when you're driving on the freeway, sometimes you drive on the first lane, and then you move to this middle lane, and then you move to the slower lane, and then from there you move again to the first lane. So you need to be willing to change like that, like a driver. Do you understand me? Because it's actually good for you to change, to be a better person. So you need to be willing to change. Point number 2, don't be angry. Do you understand? How many of you have got anger? How many of you are you still angry at your sister? How many of you are you still angry at your neighbor? How many of you are you still angry at your brother? Do you understand me? How many of you're still angry at your past relationship that happened 10 years ago? Do you understand me? How then are you going to be a better person if you still have got anger within your soul? Do you understand me? So, for you to be able to move on, you need to make sure that you've got a free mind. Do you understand me? Because I can tell you now that the next person that you are angry at, do you understand me? That person is actually living their lives. You know, they go out with their friends, they do whatever they want. Do you understand? But you, because you are still angry at them, you just be miserable. They're sitting there and say, do you understand me? So you don't need that in your life. Do you understand? If you want to be a better person, you need to let go of anything that is troubling your soul. You need to let go of anything that is troubling your mind and heart. Point number 3, you need to be able to forgive. Yeah, you know, forgiveness is quite huge. You know, someone can actually ask themselves that, how can I forgive someone who actually cheated on me? How can I forgive someone who actually stole money from me? How can I forgive someone who actually did bad, on me? But forgiveness, you know, when forgiveness is actually freeing your soul. Forgiveness is actually freeing your heart. Forgiveness is actually freeing your life completely. Do you understand me? So you need to forgive yourself and you need to forgive other people. Do you understand? Because when you forgive, it actually helps you to move on. It actually helps you to be able to think. It actually helps you to be positive in life. Because now the thing is, if you don't forgive and you keep on hating people and you keep on having that cruelty within your soul, within yourself, you will never move forward in life. You will never succeed in life. You will never achieve. You will never have positiveness. You will never have brilliant goals. You will never have anything. I can tell you this. You will never have anything in life if you don't forgive. Because one thing for sure, you're going to start hating everyone. You're going to start hating people. How many of you today that are not not talking to their siblings? How many of you that are actually not talking to their parents? How many of you that are actually not talking to their dads, even though they were not there in your life, even though they were not part of you in your life, even though they were not there to support you in your struggles, even though they were not there to promote your hustle. Do you understand me? Those people, you still have to forgive them. Do you understand? Especially with dads that are not available to their kids. Understand that some of you were raised by your single parents, you're raised by the single mother. Some of you were raised by your grandparents. Do you understand me? And your dad was just somewhere living their own lives. Do you understand me? But right now they are coming back asking for forgiveness because maybe you have achieved, you have gained something in life. Do you understand? And then they are coming back to your life asking for forgiveness. But then you are failing to forgive them because you're still holding it, that thing that they left you when you were young. You still have to forgive them, no matter whatever they did. Because the moment you forgive them, you'll be able to to move on. You'll be able to move forward. So, forgive yourself and forgive another person. Because if you do that, your life will become smooth. Point number 4. Be able to listen to other people. Take a look at the people that are successful today. I'll make some example. Bill Gates. There are a lot of rich owners, rich people that are successful today. How do you think those people became successful? Because they were able to listen to their advisors. They were able to listen to their lecturers when they were at varsities. They were able to listen to their parents when they were at home. They were able to be groomed by the people that were playing a positiveness into their lives. So, in order for you to be a better person, you need to be able to listen. No, don't be a person who just want to detect everything, who just want to be always be the one who talks every time, who just always want to be listened to. You need to be able to listen. You need to be able to hear what people have to say about life, because those people, they have actually lived it. They have actually passed the stage that you are currently at. Do you understand me? Those people, they've actually went through those storms that they're actually facing right now. So you need to be able to be a good listener. Do you understand? It is the same thing. Some of you, maybe you're applying to be a leader, maybe at your workplace, maybe at your community, maybe at your school. You're trying to be a leader or anything of that nature. Then, to be a good leader, you need to be a good listener. You need to be able to listen to people. You need to be able to listen to what people have to say to you. You need to be able to listen to what other people are teaching you about life. Do you understand me? Because life has got so many challenges, like especially this day and age where we are living in the age of COVID-19. Do you understand me? Things is difficult. It's so difficult, and people are failing to actually rise up and stand up and be someone and be something in life. Do you understand me? Because some people, they're even now failing to listen because they're now being frustrated and all that. So I am advising you today that you need to be a good listener in order for you to be a better person. Point number 5, show an act of kindness. Just show an act of kindness. Simple things like that. You just need to show an act of kindness. How do you show an act of kindness? Just by greeting someone that you meet in the street. Just by greeting someone that you meet in a taxi. Just by greeting someone that you meet at your workplace. Just by greeting that enemy. Just by greeting that person who doesn't talk to you. Just by greeting them only. Do you understand me? Just by showing an act of kindness. If someone just comes and asks you for some money, or if someone just comes and asks you to get them to buy them bread, you need to be able to do that for them. Do you understand me? Because the moment you do that, you'll feel better about yourself. Do you understand me? Most of the time when I'm actually driving in the street and then I meet people asking me to get them something or anything, or even if I'm eating in the car, I'm able to give them, but not only just because I just want to do it for a show off or some kind. No, I'll be doing it because I want to feel better. Because every time when I show an act of kindness, I feel better. Do you understand me? How many times do you find yourself in a situation where you know everything? As an example, let's say you are in a class there and then you know the stuff that the lecturer is actually teaching you about. Do you understand? But then you've got another classmate or a colleague who doesn't know or who doesn't understand what is being said there in the pulpit or in front. Do you understand me? So you need to be able to share whatever you have grasped with your colleague. You need to be able to share with whatever you have learned with the next person. Because that, it will make you feel better. Do you understand me? You can actually walk proud. If when you're getting into your car or getting to your house, you can actually walk proud to say, today I've managed to help someone that after I helped them, they became A, B, C, and D. Do you understand me? Every time I always feel proud when I help people. Do you understand me? Because I know myself that the moment I help that person, that very same person that I helped will be able to go and help another person. So you need to show an act of kindness, no matter what the situation is, no matter whatever is happening. You really need to show an act of kindness so that you feel better about yourself. Point number 6. You need to be clean and smell good. You see, this point is actually very important. Don't take it lightly. It's very important. You need to be clean and smell good. Do you understand me? Yeah. Because have you ever felt it after taking that shower? How you feel? Just after bathing, how you feel? Just waking up in the morning and going to take a shower. Have you ever felt the difference? Do you understand me? Just by being clean, just by cleaning yourself. Do you understand me? You really feel better. So the moment you leave your house or the moment you leave your apartment, you actually feel better. And the moment you meet the next person in the street, and when you smell good, do you understand? They keep on looking at you. Do you understand me? When you're walking in the street, when you get into that taxi, when you get into work at your workplace, or when you walk in a store, do you understand me? Just look at the people, how they'll be looking at you. Do you understand me? Because of the fact that you smell good and you look good. Do you understand me? And another thing is that when you're going for a job interview, why do they keep on saying that you need to come looking presentable, you need to come looking good and all that? Do you understand me? Because it plays a huge impact in life. Do you understand me? I understand it's a small thing, but people tend to take it for granted. But it's actually good for you. Do you understand? Just to be clean and smell good. And another thing is that to be clean, I'm not only talking about you just being clean physically. No, I'm also talking about you being clean mentally as well. You need to have a clean mindset. Do you understand me? The moment you have a clean mindset, depression and stress, they'll just pass you. They'll just pass you by. But the moment you don't have a clean mindset, do you understand me? You'll be always stressed. You'll be always confused. And the moment you're confused, you'll be confusing anyone and everybody else who's surrounding you. Do you understand me? And to have a clean mindset, the things that you watch, the things that you see, and the things that you do, and the things that you think about. Do you understand me? All these things, they need to be clean. You need to be clean. And again, the food that you eat as well, it needs to be clean. Do you get me? It needs to be clean. You don't have to just be eating any junk and anything that you want. Do you understand? Your system, your health system, it needs to be clean as well. Drink as much water, Eat as much veggies. I know one of my friends who doesn't love eating veggies, and I've been trying to advise him. Do you understand me? But he's always crying that he's got problems with his health. Always crying about his stomach, his tummy and all that, because he loves eating unhealthy. So what I'm saying to you is that you need to be clean. To be clean, it doesn't mean that you need to just be clean physically. You need to be clean from the food that you eat, from the things that you watch from the TV. Do you understand me? From the things that you do in the street. Do you understand me? And from the things that you think about. All these, you need to be clean and smell good as well. Do you understand me? You need to smell good. Make sure that you smell good in your home. Make sure that it smells good. Your bedroom, when you sleep, make sure it smells good. Because the moment it smells good, you have a good night's sleep. Yeah. Point number 7. Be positive. That's point number 7. Be positive. Do you understand me? How many of you that have got that friend who's always negative? How many of you have got that brother or that sister or that teacher or that parent who's always negative about you? Every time when you try to do good, they come and tell you that no. Every time you try and do something nice for them, they always say no. You know, how many of you you've got a number of people that are always thinking of negative stuff? Do you understand? So if you want to be a better person, you need to have a positive mind. You need to be always thinking about positive stuff. Do you understand me? Another thing is that every time, try and research. Always exercise your mind. Do you understand me? Your mind needs to be exercised. Always challenge your mind. Do you understand? With positive things. Always challenge your mind. Don't just relax. Because the moment you relax, you become dumb and dumb. Do you understand me? So you need to always make sure that you exercise your mind by challenging it. Do you understand me? And always be positive. If you've got a crowd of people, you've got friends in your family, always talk about positive things. If you find your people in your family, they're always having scuffles, fighting and all that, you remain positive. Do you understand me? One day they will listen to you. And if you've got that negative friend, it's time to move on and leave them behind. Do you understand? If you've got that those negative people that are actually being part of your life, do you know why so many people they're not successful today? It's because they keep on hanging around with people that are always thinking of negative stuff. Do you understand? You need to hang around with the people that have got positive minds. You need to hang around with people that actually give you ideas. You need to hang around with people who are actually telling you ideas of how to be an entrepreneur, how to run a business, how to be successful in your studies. You need to hang around with such people. Not to be hanging around with people who are always telling you about negative stuff, who are always telling you about bad things, to be hanging around in the street and doing nothing. Do you understand? And the programs that you watch on TV, the music that you listen to, everything that's surrounding your life, it needs to be positive. And the moment you stay positive, I'm telling you today and now that your life is going to be successful. Trust me on this one. So these are my 7 points that I'm actually leaving you with you guys. Do you understand me? So if you can actually listen to them again, and apply them in your lifestyle, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you will be a better person. Do you understand me? So if you want to be a better person, make sure that you follow these steps. Make sure that you don't just watch this video and just leave it like that. Just make sure that you watch it and listen to it and practice these things and put them in your daily lives. I'm telling you, you will feel better about your life. You will live better. And the people that are surrounding you, they will be better people. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. Okay, this is part 1 on this topic. Part 2 will be coming soon. Again, in terms of how you can to be a better person. Okay, I'm inviting you guys to say please do subscribe here on my channel and click on the notification bell so that every time when I post a video, you are the first one to get it. And again, I'm inviting you guys to please follow me on my social media channels. Inviting you to follow me on Instagram, and I'm also inviting you to invite your friends and to invite their friends and invite their friends to come and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you. And again, don't forget to comment, and if you've to comment about this topic that we just spoke about, and also to leave any topic that you feel like I should actually present, and then we have a discussion about it, that it can help us to better our lives, it can help us in our daily lives. Yes, thank you.